Well, hello and welcome to the Tao Manifesting Tarot reading. This is the tarot reading that is exclusively aimed at people who want to improve their manifesting abilities. And what that means is we minimize distractions from the outside to maximize your focus on the inside. And the way it works is very simple. When you're looking at a two-dimensional screen of any kind, laptop, desktop, smartphone, even television, you become a spectator, not a participator. That's not what we want. You have to be in the position of the participator to manifest powerfully and properly. So with that in mind, we keep the visuals to what you see on the screen. Basically, it's the tarot layout for the day. That's it, nothing more. Additionally, I will read the cards in a rather unique way because we're trying to manifest. It's not your typical tarot reading. It's designed to help you create the pictures in your head, not on the screen. And this is what helps to power up your imagination, help you manifest. So let's begin. First card is right up front, dead center in the first row. Last card is in the middle in the second row. So let's begin. The Oracle card from the front row right in the middle, milk and honey. Now, in the past, the energy was towards sustenance because in the past, milk and honey was much different from the garbage we get today. It was real food, and you literally could just about get everything you needed to live healthfully from milk and honey. They were unprocessed, they were unpasteurized, they were raw, they were just the way nature could present it to us. We're the ones that screwed it up. And of course, we see how good our health is these days, right? Or lack of same. So at that point, it could be sustenance, but that's not what I'm looking at. This time I'm picking up the vibe of feeling abundant. Back in biblical times, if you had lots of milk and honey, you were considered abundant. And why not? Life is abundance. And if you have the foods that will give you life, you're abundant. Okay, so let's look at that idea of feeling abundance. First card on the left, bottom row, Seven of Swords. This has been coming up a lot over the last several months, and I think it's really obvious why. First of all, swords, if you don't know, are your thoughts, ideas, beliefs, words. Very often, our words, our thoughts, and our beliefs do not come from us. It comes from our programming as little children. That's why it's so important to put in the good stuff into kids' heads from the time they're born till about 7 or 8. By that point, the brain has changed enough. It shuts down. It becomes critical. That's why, for example, very often at 6, 7, 8, you see kids finding out about Santa Claus not being around. They kind of put the pieces together, or somebody tells them. They come to a kind of reality. Up until that point, it's strictly fantasy. Well, Seven of Swords says you're done living the fantasy. You're done living the lies, swords, thoughts, ideas, beliefs of other people. And very often, as people are doing regular tarot readings, they'll go, well, this guy is stealing and he's leaving the scene of a crime, da-da-da. Baloney. Take a look at this card. Yellow, bright, positive, optimistic, energetic. This guy knows what the truth is for him. He's figured out on his own, he has a good set of values, and he's figured out within that set of values what really is important to him and why. And you notice there are always two swords that the Seven of Swords leaves. Two swords, decision. He made a decision to walk away from the lies and to walk into his truth. Again, the reason he could do that, Nine of Pentacles. Good, clear set of values. That's really what Pentacles are. This idea of money, possession, and things is shallow, pointless, meaningless garbage. If that's what you think of Pentacles as money, you are missing the boat, and this reading is not for you. This is for real, hard-headed thinkers, people who want to get to manifesting in a meaningful way, to take charge of their life, to participate in their life. And the Nine of Pentacles is like a mini queen. She's got her value system. She knows what's important to her. And she knows why it's important. And that's something that is missing Certainly in America, because we've been conditioned to buy. Buy. You're going to get your happiness, you buy this. You're going to be happy, buy this. You're going to be happy, do this. You're going to be happy, this and that. That's baloney. Happiness does not come from the outside. It comes from the inside. And so this is an inside job. If you're looking for abundance, feeling the abundance, you have to do it on the inside. You have to put down the lies. You have to know what's important to you. Actually, I probably would reverse that. I got a sneaking suspicion. Your values have to be straight. Then you can make a decision. So if I were to play around with this deck, or the way it's laid out, I would go 9 of Pentacles first, 7 of Swords second, but that's not the way. And in fact, that may be, that decision, that 7 of Swords, walking away from the lies, that may be also what helps you to firm up a good, solid set of values. Next card over, Knight of Wands. Knights always bring gifts. Wands are passion, enthusiasm, positivity, joy. Once you walk away from the lies, once you have a good, real set of values, not something Wall Street or Washington or those idiots at WEF, World Economic Foundation, are telling you have to have. Once you determine for yourself what is true and false, what is valuable and not, you're free. Joy comes into your life. And with joy, you have the 3 of Pentacles. 3's always, when we're doing tarot readings like this, manifesting readings, your mind, body, and spirit are in alignment. For a lot of us, we are not in that kind of alignment. Our mind is headed in one direction. Our thoughts are headed in another direction. Our emotions are all over the place. We're lost. We have no spirit. So the 3 of Pentacles says, aha, you want to feel abundant? Walk away from the lies, get a good, clear set of values, feel the joy of being real. Blending your mind, body, spirit. Let's go to the second row, up top left, 5 of Cups. Very often when you're doing tarot readings, cups, of course, have romance and love and all that kind of stuff. And when it comes to manifesting, not usually. Not usually. I take a look at cups as things that we are used to, things we are comfortable with. Things that people that seem like they've always been a part of our lives. And the 5 of Cups is living in the past. Sadness, grief. Here's the deal. There's 2 full cups behind this guy. 3 are poured out, but there are 2 cups behind this guy. You see the bright horizon, but on other tarot cards, which I prefer, he also has a bridge very close to him, and the castle he wants to get to is right over on the other side of the bridge. He has everything he needs. He has everything that he wants, but he doesn't see because he's looking at what he has missed. And remember, like everything else, when you're talking manifesting, the idea of love is an inside job. It comes from you out, not outside in. You are never, ever, 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 ever going to get your answers from the outside. They will always come from you, your source, out in your world. Next card we're looking at is Justice. Justice talks about fairness, balance, truth. That's what's going to make you feel abundant. What is true to you? Why? Why is it true? Because it matches your value system. That makes you feel very good about yourself, Queen of Cups. Very positive. The queens are always the one who get the work done. Queen of Cups is intuitive, sensitive, caring, compassionate. Be compassionate with yourself. This is a process. Feeling abundance. You're not just going to, it's not like a light switch, turn it on and off. You're going to have to work on it a little bit, but you can do it. And the key, maybe through this whole process, again, we have the Ace of Swords. It's what you think, what you believe. It's having the ability to think clearly. It's a breakthrough, a big breakthrough. You would have a chance beginning now. and again, it's going to probably take a while, to really get clear on what it is that will make you feel connected, make you feel valued. You don't get the valuable stuff from other people. Nobody. If somebody compliments you, that's good for a short time. But then you got to have another compliment to feed that thing. And then after that, you got to have a couple of other compliments, and then a couple of other compliments. And all you're doing is looking outside. You're not taking care of your inside stuff. Final card. Got the Knight of Wands. Again, knights bring gifts. He brings confidence. He brings courage, passion. This guy is serious about his future. And again, wands are not weak. They're not watery. They're not namby-pamby, as my folks used to say in their day. They're not limp-wristed. Wands are positive, enthusiastic. Go for it. There's a joy in what they do. You can feel the joy. You can feel abundant. You can have the milk and honey that you are desiring in your life. But it's up to you. Are you going to take responsibility for your life? Always boils down to that, doesn't it? That's the reading for today. Back tomorrow again with another Tao Manifesting Tarot reading. Hope you're here with me. If not, between now and the next time we get together talking tarot, peace and blessings.